Hello there, and welcome back to another installment of your oral love bites, which sounds pretty kinky coming out of a sex therapist's mouth, but I don't want this to go off the rails. What I mean is you're used to receiving love bites in written form, and you still will, intermediate between these Q&As, but now we're going to bring it to you also on video once or twice a month with me answering your questions about love, sex, relationship, dating, breaking up, the whole ball of wax. Today's question was sent in by Tanya, and she wants to know the following. She says, what's the number one thing that's going to kill my man's desire for me? Wow, do I get this question asked a lot in one way or another. And here's two things I'm actually going to tell you, and they may surprise you a little bit. The number one thing that kills your guy's desire is criticism. I know. What? And you can do something about it. Now, let's be clear. Men and women both criticize each other. In gay relationships, there's just as much criticism coming on. This is not a female problem. But men and their penises tend to be connected with criticism in the following way. A criticism, in terms of marriage therapy, is defined in the following way. I criticize you when I tell you something I don't like, but I make it personal and about you and global in the following way. Let's say you are responsible for taking the garbage out every 2 weeks. I know that's a cliche, but let's go with it for now. And I wake up this morning and I go upstairs to my car and it's garbage day. They've already come and gone and you forgot to take out the garbage. A criticism would be the following. Honey, you didn't take out the garbage. You promised you would. I cannot count on you. You're so lazy. Why is that destructive to your relationship and to desire? Well, first of all, I've made it personal and about you. A criticism that's destructive is personal. There is something wrong with you. You're so lazy. The other thing is I make it global instead of just specific to the annoyance of this particular incident. And I say, I can't rely on you. Now, you've been married to this person for 12 years and they're a great parent to your children. You can rely on them in tons of ways. So saying I can't rely on you is really nasty, and it's also not true. Now, it's very common for anyone receiving criticism that's personal, you're so lazy, or global, I can't rely on you, is they feel disconnected, they feel annoyed, they feel hurt, and they feel defensive. This is intimately related to both female and male sexual desire. In other words, I feel less horny towards you if you've been picking on me all day. So watch out for criticism. It's one of the 4 predictors of divorce. If there's a lot of criticism in your relationship and you don't eventually modify it and lessen it and ideally eliminate it, you can eventually end up in a fair bit of trouble, not just in the bedroom, but in the courtroom. Here's the good news. There's criticism in almost any relationship unless the two people live on opposite planets and have no internet connection and can never talk in any way, shape, or form. Healthy criticism, which we can call complaining or correcting or expressing my discontent, would be the following. Honey, you said you'd take out the garbage and you forgot. I feel really disappointed about that, and I need you to do better and be more reliable about the garbage. It's not global, and I'm not calling you names or saying there's something wrong with you. So please understand me. I'm not saying you're not allowed to ever point out things that disappoint you. You'd have nothing to talk about half the time if you weren't allowed to do that. But it's say, I'm upset about this, and this is why it bothered me, and here's what I would like to change. Honey, I'm disappointed or upset or annoyed you didn't take the garbage out. It's going to stink now for 2 weeks. I need you to do a better job of setting a reminder so you do it next time. Okay, babe, sorry, on me, I was in a hurry, I'll do better. You move on, and then you have great passionate lovemaking later that same day. It's not quite that easy, but that's one of the main reasons, one of the main things that will kill his, her, or their desire. I want to throw in one more real quick, though, in the female-male dynamic. Sweatpants will also kill his desire. Hey, we're visual creatures. You could maybe wear a nice little nightie when you're sitting around watching a movie instead of sweatpants, sweat socks, and that t-shirt you got from your ex-boyfriend who was a Hulk. Okay? I'm just saying. Sometimes we can make a little more effort, all of us. Guys, that applies to you too. Saggy ass boxer shorts are not doing it for us either. I'm just saying. So thank you so much, Tanya, for your question. Thank you all for watching this. If you enjoyed this Q&A, please share it on social, forward it to a friend. And if you're watching this and meeting me for the first time, hi, nice to meet you. And if you'd like to receive these video Q&As once or twice a month, alternating on opposite weeks with a love bite, which is a tiny 30-second little love bite of information to help you make your love and sex life better, you might want to head over to the website at www.drcherylfraser.com. You can click below and you can sign up to be an insider and receive these coming to your inbox. join the club. We have a lot of fun over here, and thanks so much for watching and listening. Finally, if you have a question, because I know you do, please enter it in the comments below, and hopefully your question will show up in a future Q&A video. Thanks so much. Get out there, change out of them sweatpants, try not to criticize too much, tell each other you love each other more, and that you look hot, even in your sweatpants. Have a great day. See you next time.